And with that, I got to be honest. As I talk about Philadelphia, my next guest live via the Cowherd Global Satellite Network is Dak Prescott. You know, Dak, you could say anything right here you want about Philadelphia. Any team in Philadelphia, go ahead, say anything you want about anything in Philadelphia.
Don't have much to say.
Smart young man. You know, it's funny. I talk about being a man's league and not a kid's league. I gotta eat some crow here. When you were coming out of college, I said, and it's been all over the internet, I said, he reminds me of a better version. He's a better version of Tebow. I think he'd be a hell of a tight end in the NFL. Well, you obviously were great. And I just want to throw this out there. Did you ever hear that? Because I have taken more crap for that comment in my career than any. Did you even hear loudmouths like me saying, this guy's not going to make it?
Yeah, somehow I usually don't listen to much loudmouths or you guys say, but somehow I did hear that one. But I say thank you. You're giving credit to my athletic ability, so I appreciate it.
You know, it's interesting. I really think this team has I called you guys a dark horse Super Bowl team, and I called you about a month ago. Now, last year at this time, Dak, I called the Philadelphia Eagles a dark horse Super Bowl team. I like this team. I think you've upgraded your pass rushers. You've upgraded your linebackers. I like this club, and I like your offensive personnel. I do wonder about Jason Witten, though, Dak. He has been your security blanket. He may have the best hands of any tight end in the history of the game. How will you not miss him on those third downs?
He'll be missed. Somebody like Jason Witten isn't a guy that you can just come in and try to replace. Jason Witten's a guy that meant a lot to our team on the field and off the field, in the locker room. So his leadership will be missed, but we've taken it amongst ourselves, the young leaders and the veterans on the team, to be more vocal and to step up and to be better leaders. And then on third down or on the field, we have guys that have made plays on different teams in the NFL, and there's some on the Cowboys. Guys, Cole Beasley, Allen Hurns, those guys, Tavon Austin, they'll be able to make those plays, and we're excited for the team. Like you said, the team we have.
It's interesting. The thing that blew me away about you from day one, you were never overwhelmed. Forget the fact you were a rookie. You were a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, and you were so cool and so confident. And off the field, every time they put a microphone in your face, you always said the right thing. Now we're a couple years removed from that. When you looked so calm and cool as a rookie, did you ever feel overwhelmed when you were a rookie looking back on it?
No, I didn't. I was prepared, and I give credit to my teammates, my college coaches for preparing me for the NFL game, and then my coaches on the Cowboys of just always making sure I was prepared. I was ready for whatever the game threw at me. Then off the field, it was all new. It was all exciting. It was something I embraced. That I'd rather have the microphone in my face with something good than something bad. So I just embraced it. I just tried to make the most of it.
When you step to the line today at practice, how do you see things differently than 3 years ago? Explain to my audience the growth, how you see the field, how it's easier now, and why it's easier.
Yeah, now going into year 3, just getting done with the minicamp and OTAs, and you line up against the defense, certain things and certain looks just like jump out at me. Like I see it clear and I see it quick. Where 3 years ago, you're looking for those things, you're searching for those things, you're looking for the tendencies in the backers if they're blitzing or them off levels and things like that. Where now when I break the huddle and I go to the line, it's like some of the first things I notice when I look at the defense, they're off levels or this safety's leaning that way, he's trying to disguise, and all that's going to do is allow me to play ahead of the game and just be better.
You know, you said something about a month ago, and I totally agreed with it, and I thought it was a mature thing to say. You said, listen, man, this whole thing about having a dominant number one receiver, I don't necessarily think that's a necessity, which I completely, absolutely agree with, and I've been saying it for years. Some people were like, whoa, it was a shot at Dez. Could I make this argument that when you have an Odell Beckham, when you have a Julio Jones, when you have an Antonio Brown, when you have a Dez, that sometimes as a quarterback, Dak, you almost feel that you have to go to him. You feel like, you know what, man, I got to get his touches in. And that when you don't have that now, that you walk to the line without that pressure on your shoulders. Could I make an argument that Dez sometimes forced you going to the line to look his way when maybe he wasn't necessarily a target?
I wouldn't say necessarily forced me, but in your defense of what you're saying, yeah, when you have those players like that, those receivers, the Odell Beckhams, Antonio Browns, Dez Bryant, you want to get them the ball because of what they've done in the past with the ball in their hand, where whether if it's going to make that tough catch or whether if it's getting it on a slant and breaking tackles or whatever it may be, you want to get the ball in the hand. So, it's just one of those deals that when you don't have a big-time guy or the number one or whatever you want to call those guys, you go out there and you just spread the ball around, and it's not a factor even in your head who gets a catch, who has how many touches. Some of my best games in the NFL have been with 8 different targets or so. So
yeah,
we'll head into this season with the mirage of guys and be excited for what we have.
2 years ago, he was the Offensive Rookie of the Year, despite being drafted in the 4th round, and some radio idiot called him a tight end. Oh, wait, that was me. You're the Cowboy quarterback. There's phones everywhere. But you have a life, and you have a right to a life, and you've never shown me any reason to be concerned in the NFL. When you go out now, nightclub, friends, teammates, are you sometimes apprehensive, anxious? Oh, my God, I'm a Cowboy quarterback. Do you feel sometimes like you live in a fishbowl in Dallas and that you can't go out?
Yeah, not just Dallas, but other cities as well. Definitely sports cities, but it's just about being smart. It's about knowing that there's that opportunity for the camera to come out. There's that opportunity for something bad to happen. So it's about putting myself in the right situations, eliminating all those distractions or things that may could cause a spiral downhill and be in the news for something bad. That I just try to eliminate them, all aspects of it, and just be the best.
Finally, listen, Zeke is amazing. He's had some maturity issues. Do you feel it's your responsibility, now that you're in your 3rd year, that if he has a little stumble, it's your responsibility to go talk to him and address it?
Yeah, he won't. He's a grown man too. It's not any man's responsibility to check on another grown man, but Zeke is a guy that's grown so much just in the 3 years he's been in the NFL and the 3 years that I've known him, on the field and off the field. So I'm not too worried about Zeke. He's not somebody that I'm always checking on or calling. He's a professional. He's definitely take the steps and the strides that he's needed to be the professional on and off the field that'll make it a long time in this league.
Well, Carson Wentz is in your division. Giants upgraded on offense. Alex Smith in your division. The NFC is loaded. It is going to be an incredible season for you in the NFC, Fox and the Cowboys. You are here on behalf of Ready, Raise, Rise, a fight against cancer. Always been a good dude. What is that?
Yeah, Ready, Raise, Rise. I'm teaming up with Bristol Myers Squibb for the second year in a row, and the Ready, Raise, Rise campaign is just about bringing awareness and educating people on the immuno-oncology research, and it's focusing on the uniqueness in cancer and in different people's cancer, and not only that, just about how it can help your immune system fight off cancer within the body, and it's something that I'm blessed to be able to be a part of and be on this team. Just know everyone knows my story with my mom. It's powerful and it's unique, and that brings me to our challenge. We're challenging everyone out there to go to ReadyRaiseRise.com, click the Pick Your Power link on there, and submit a photo of you with the Ready Raise Rise sign, and basically showing us how unique and how powerful you are, dealing with cancer, not dealing with cancer, being healthy, whatever it may be, but so we can raise money, and we can raise a lot of money and educate people on the immuno-oncology research. In doing so, once we get to 100 photos, Bristol Myers Squibb has promised to donate $250,000 to cancer advocacy groups. So it's a must.
Hey, by the way, you'd still be a really good tight end in the NFL. But you're also a great quarterback. But you could have been a great tight end. That's all I'm saying, Dak.
I appreciate that. I'll keep that in my back pocket.
All right, Dak. Thanks, man. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.